to the Simons show here in the fourth. Defended by the rookie. Over the top. For three! You can't cool down the Anfernee.
Oh, man. The Celtics, who trailed for most of this game, mount an epic comeback, and Miami cannot handle the heat of the Anfernee. Welcome in. Celtics get the win, 119-114. This is Celtics Postgame Live. I'm Abby Chin. He's Chris Forsberg, and he is Eddie House. Eddie, are you not fired up with that finish? That was incredible.
Oh, it was super incredible because at the time we was thinking like, man, is this one of these games where you got the Miami hangover? We're not able to get our feet under us. And then all of a sudden, you know, our defense stepped up. And then besides our defense, well, our defense had to step up first, but then Anfernee Simons was incredible. And that's why I say everybody keep talking about trade talks. That might need to go out the window. We might need to toss that out with the trash. I don't know what day the trash comes for y'all in y'all neighborhood. It came this morning for me. So that thought is in that trash, and it's out of here now, you know, because you're going to need guys like that coming off the bench.
The flip side would be his value has never been higher. But because
39 points, 18 in the fourth.
So good tonight. And look, I've been the first one to throw him in every trade rumor and all that. And
at least you take ownership of it, responsibility.
Right, but you know, I don't feel like I'm irresponsible with it. I'm just saying what's possible. But tonight he was fantastic, and on a night where, you know, surprisingly Jalen didn't have it at the start and kind of kicking the ball all over the place. Derek White only 3 shots early, and Peyton Pritchard never got going. But what do? You turn Anfernee loose, and I mean, we've seen some big halves, we've seen some big output, but to sustain it over both halves, it was clear he had it going. I love the way, even in the fourth quarter, Jalen was clearing out, like, do your thing. And Anfernee went out there and did it, and you don't win this game without him. I will say, little shout out, Derek White had a bunch of Derek White plays in there, the Derek White block on one end and making a floater. Like, everybody had a little hand, but no one more than this guy.
Eddie, this is, 39 points off the bench. As someone who has been in that position, how remarkable is what he did tonight?
Well, I never had 39 in the league. You know, I never had that. 35 was my career high, but it is remarkable because at the end of the day, think about it. And Chris, you talked about the 2 halves that he had, you know, where he didn't sustain it for a full game. But those halves won us those games, put us in position to win those games, just like tonight. So right now, he has won 3 games for us. So take those 3 games away and say where we at right now. You know, it shifts, you know, especially the way that the Eastern Conference is jumbled up and connected and all that stuff like that. So when you look at it, he didn't won 3 games for us. We can't sit here and just sneeze at that and be like, yeah, that's whatever, man. We could get rid of him and replace him with somebody. You can't replace certain people. Remember, he was a franchise player over there in Portland. They figured they're going to blow everything up, and they got rid of him. But he was supposed to replace Dame Lillard as the next guy. That's why he got the big contract. So you don't give a guy a big contract like that if you don't, if he's not able to produce. And him coming off the bench, I think he might win 6th Man of the Year if he keep playing like this.
I know. Can we officially launch the campaign tonight? Should we do that? Why? Why did you just blink like that?
Because you guys are getting crazy.
Come on.
He had a great night. I love what he did out there. The 4 assists too. So like probably 50 points of total output based on what Anfernee Simons did. All right, I'll allow it. We can start the hype for a 6th Man.
There were hustle plays all over there.
He was. The rebounding, everything he was doing.
Saving balls out of bounds.
When is it?
His imprint all over this game. Wait, let's hear from the man himself.
You still talking about Rob Williams, though.
Always. Number 1 in Forsberg's heart. But let's hear from the man himself. Caleb Burton caught up with Anfernee after the game.
Anfernee, this was not an easy game for you guys, having those 9 early turnovers at the half. You come off the bench, score a season-high 39 points. What allowed you personally to be as resilient as you were?
Just coming in, being aggressive, just giving it what the game needs. that's what's so great about this group is that, one man might be struggling. We got a lot of guys that come and pick us up and take over that way. So I'm glad, tonight was my night. We're just playing the game, you know what I mean? Just playing hard, got back into the game, was able to come out with a big win.
It's one thing, if I'm being honest, it's one thing to go as a starter and score 39 points. It's another to embrace the role and have the humility that you have had all season long to come off the bench and do what you did here tonight. How are you able to remain that dominant no matter the role?
Obviously it's going to be growing pains, but I think all in all, you got to believe in yourself. And I think, and sometimes it can be tough, but ultimately that's what's going to get you over the hump. When you believe in yourself, believe in the goal the team has, and, you got to buy into that, and that's what's going to help everybody play better, not just me.
The entire bench, including the squad as well, you guys were down as many as 19 points. You already lost 2 consecutive games, but you were able to come out on top. How much momentum does that give you going into the next game, knowing that you snapped this 2-game losing skid?
A lot. Obviously we know we can't start off a game like that, but knowing that we can fight back when we felt like we was playing our worst, we played all season, we were able to come back against a team like that and get a big win. That let us know that we can do it each and every night. We just got to start off playing the right way, start off playing like we wanted.
Did you hear the Jaws music playing when you sliced up the defense and started to attack the rim? I didn't know if that gave you extra juice.
You make a couple. I always say, I'll make a couple. It's on. It's on for sure.
It's on. 39 points for you, a season high. Congratulations, Anfernee.
Oh, man, it is always fun to beat the Heat, especially in Miami, where the Celtics have won 9 straight. Let's go right back out. We got my guys, Scal and Drew. Guys, what do you think about the Anfernee show tonight?
That was amazing, Abby. Scal, when you're playing, do you notice the music?
Nah, never.
I wonder if he did tonight.
But I like how you say make a couple. I know a song.
Yeah, man. It's so fun to watch. We didn't know what exactly to expect from Anfernee Simons. We've seen him in Portland a couple times a year. We knew he'd be playing a different role this season for the Celtics team. But when that guy comes out, it is so fun to watch.
No, you know what I love about it? It's like he's in every trade talk and for good players and all that. But he's totally bought in to the Celtics. We got to get off to a good start. We're trying to win games. Anybody on this team could do it. Like, he's not like going out there saying, oh, this is about me. He's all about the team. And he's linked to every trade that we have. So that's unbelievable, and that shows you a lot about his character.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla has said the phrase a bunch, giving the game what it needs.
Yeah.
And usually that shows up in the stuff that doesn't appear in the box score, the hustle plays, all that stuff. Sometimes the game does need a guy to just come out and be a bucket, and that's what Anfernee Simons did for the Celtics tonight. They were so lethargic to start the game.
No question.
When he checked in, again, it's not just him, right? You give credit to Luka Garza. You give credit to Ugo Gonzalez, who, again, was a major plus in this game. He's plus 19. Simons was a plus 18. I don't know how Ugo keeps doing this because he's really good. But Simons was the guy who gave the game what it needed tonight.
So we were getting stops, but we were having trouble scoring or bending the defense. And some of these shots, there is no defense for them. There's not like you could send 2 guys at them because we got guys that could shoot and cut and drive. So sometimes you're like mano-y-mano. And I would say on the other end, if we're getting cracked off the dribble or a guy's making shots, you just got to do a better job of guarding your yard. But with Anfernee Simons, there is no defense for a shot like that. For that flick of the wrist, the quick step back, the getting downhill, the pivot, fade to a shot. There's no defense for that. And that's exactly, when you say give the game what it needs, they needed a spark offensively. They were making some energy plays at times, but it really brought it all together with the stops, with the energy plays, and then a guy to go out there and get you a bucket.
And it was really cool to be in here. Every time he touched the ball, you could feel the buzz, and it grew each and every time he scored. And again, for the Celtics, on a night where Derek White has 8 points and Peyton Pritchard has 2, you almost always lose a game where those guys only combine for 10
no
points.
No question about it, especially with a team. What did they have, 37, Miami in the first quarter?
Yeah.
Maybe it's 39. They were out. They were knocking down shots. They were playing free. Then we just bring up that Derek White and Peyton Pritchard combined for 10 points. How are you going to win that game? Well, you win that game with energy, heart, hustle, and a guy like Anfernee Simons going off.
Yeah, Celtics were a plus 15 in the fourth quarter, Abby, and gosh, it tastes so good when it's against the Heat,
Yeah.
especially in this building.
Yeah, ask Eddie. When you make a few, it's on.
It's on. It really does feel good to win in Miami. How does the jacket feel, Scal? Pascal. What's happening there?
It's a little tight.
With your sleeves.
It's the jacket.
A little tight. It's all right. I'm on a mission.
Very Miami
I'm
Beach.
gonna Inferno this weight away.
Burn it in the sauna. Get it out of there.
Give it to a fan.